dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where those treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow, the snow.
Alright, WLS family, this video is a day late, but you know, I'm sure you're getting used to that from me. This train seems to roll just a little bit later than it should. Yesterday was my weight day. I'm going to run numbers today. I'm going to do a lot of shout outs, and then I have a few things I want to talk about. Things are good with me. I'm sitting in a chair today rather than on my floor. The chair has been relocated to my bedroom to make space for our lovely Christmas tree. My hair is driving me bonkers. So we'll start with numbers. I had my VSJ surgery on October 7th, 2014. I am 9 weeks out now, over 2 months. I'm over 2 months. It seems crazy to me that my surgery was 2 months ago, and I think all of my YouTube and Facebook sisters and all of us who were rooting each other on as we went into surgery are just kind of dumbfounded by the fact that it's been over 2 months. 2 months. So, my highest weight was 331 pounds. I started my pre-op diet at 326 pounds. At surgery, I was 306 pounds. Last week, I reported to you that I was 279.4 and 269.4, excuse me. Last week, I was 269.4. And this week, I am 265.0 on the nose, 265. So that's a loss of 4.4 pounds. That seems to be about my average. I do around 4 to 5 pounds each week, and then 1 week a month I land somewhere more in the 1 to 2 range. But I can be thankful for that 1 to 2 and just write it off as my body chemistry anomaly, and that's the way that goes, right? So I have been in catch-up mode. One of the reasons why this video is late is because I wanted to shout out to everyone who I follow and who I've met recently and all those kinds of things, and I've just been really behind on keeping up with those sort of things, with it being December, and you know, with work and everything else and family, everything this, and as some of you know, my grandfather was injured last month and he's doing very, very well, but that meant a lot more family were in town than normal, and that has kept me very, very busy. So my awesomely long shout out list is just kind of out of sorts. My first shout out is from Facebook. Claudia T, I'm going to say, I'm not going to say your last name on here because I don't know how you would feel about that. You're down 20 plus pounds, and that is great. You know, way to go. We're all rooting for each other, and we're so proud to have you with us. Melanie is doing super, super awesome. You're so beautiful, and you just seem like you have this wonderful light shining out of you all the time. Gerard, again, I'm not going to use your last name on YouTube just because, you know, unless you want that sort of thing, it's just not fair for me to do it to you. You had surgery last week, and you seem to be handling things famously. It's so awesome. Welcome to the Losers Bench. Betty Lou Who, my Betty Lou, who I've known since I started this whole thing when I was doing blogs instead of vlogs. My girl is still doing the blog thing, and she rocks it out all the time with her awesome blogs. I don't know why that seems so much more trying to sit down and type out a blog when I can sit here and shout you out on video. So I think she's awesome with her blogs. And Long Journey, first video, sweet, sweet, welcome to YouTube. We are so excited. Dixie, my Dixie lady, You broke your stall. That's so awesome. I know you were getting so frustrated with that, and you know, like I kept trying to remind myself to send you a message and be like, you know, it's a passing phase. You and your nutritionist still get it worked out and everything will be okay. And I'm so happy you kind of broke free of that pattern. And I hope that makes you feel better. And we're all here in it together. And it's awesome that you've gotten out of that whole thing. One of my favorite people, Fat King VSG Walter Warrior, is just rocking it post-op on the loser's bench with the most awesome pre-op loss known to man. And like, I know the last update video you did on your regular channel, you got a little bit emotional, so we kind of moved away from that. And I just wanted to say that I'm right there with you, man. Like, your mom, my dad, or backwards, my mom, your dad, how good goodness with me. They'd just be so proud of us, you know. We're taking control and moving on and getting into this new phase of life, and it's going to be beautiful. And you are just a smiling light in the world and in this community, and it's just awesome to watch and laugh with you and be with you, and it's so great. And you're just killing it. You're just killing these first phases after surgery, and it's awesome. Kim can do it. Pre-op liquid diet. Glad to hear that you're getting things together and starting to feel a lot better about it. Those first few days are rough. Rough is saying it lightly, I'm sure, on day 2 or 3, but when you look back at it later, you will be so happy and so excited, and I'm glad you're starting to fall into the role of it and things are going great. Hard-boiled Heather, video making machine girl that you are. Oh my gosh, like I wish I had the, I don't know, the motivation to do that many videos. But like rocking all the grocery hauls and what you're eating now and stuff like that, like you are just being super informative to everyone, and that's just, you know, I admire that. So video machine, that should totally be your nickname. You're the video machine. Keep doing it. Marsha Wilson, welcome to the Losers Bench. You had surgery. That's awesome. We're so excited to have you. Mamma Mia VSG, I saw your pictures from your party and it was so awesome, and you looked so beautiful and like you were having so much fun and like you felt awesome, and that's the most awesome part. All my love and thoughts to your mom on the troubles that she's having, and I wish you the best and I wish her the best on getting that all taken care of, and I hope she feels better soon. Amy gets a VSG. Congrats. You got your surgery date. We're so excited for you. We're so excited with you. And, you know, any trouble, anytime, you can always contact us, and we're always here. And, you know, just, we're excited for you. And, if anyone's trying to keep track of new people, there's a new person on Facebook. Her name is Ann VSG. She hasn't accumulated a lot of us yet, a lot of friends and things like that. I was going to do a suggestion thing, but I haven't gotten to it. But if you're looking for new people, or you want to search out some newbies to be friends with, to, you know, kind of just encourage along, she's there on Facebook, Ann VSG. So those are the shout outs I have. I'm sure I'm missing plenty of people. Like I said, I'm way behind. I wanted to talk about a couple of things. One of the things, first of all, being Facebook. I do love Facebook, and I love keeping up with everyone on there. It's the Facebook part that's getting really frustrating. I am right there with everyone. As everyone starts to change their names over to real names because they're being forced to, it is making this community very frustrating and very hard to deal with. Like VSG Walter said, It's really hard to weed out the creepers, like really hard. It was really easy when we could see RNY, VSG, WLS all in the name, and it was a short, like, you want to be my friend, you got it. But I don't want a bunch of random people on my page. And in particular, one of the things that happens is, no offense to the Beachbody company, but the people that become involved in your organization are just like pushy, 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 and I don't want them on my page. And like, it really drives me crazy when I add someone who I think is there to just be a weight loss friend, and they're there to, push some kind of agenda on me that's annoying. A lot of coaches and things like that, I really admire you out there in the world promoting fitness and health and everything like that, but we don't always want you to be so intense. So intense. And it gets to be like, back off, man. Like, this is my journey and I can run it the way that I want to. And your pushiness isn't making me want to be a part of your community. It's making me want to send you packing. So that's how I'm feeling about that. I'm sure I'm not alone. Also, welcome to December, eh? Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's December. It's the holiday season. It's not a holiday. It's not Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's Thanksgiving to Christmas. And that's how this season works, right? And that season comes along with everything else. Cooking and family and snacks and everything else. I've been doing pretty good so far. I've been making sure I make room for all the times I go to the movies and things like that and all of that. I made a batch of caramel the other night. I'm kind of the candy girl. That used to be my mother. My mother made caramels and brittles and toffee at Christmas time, so I make a batch or two usually each year. This year I have done a batch of caramels already. I might do another batch for my grandmother. But man, when you know how good that stuff is and you're the one making it, it becomes really, really hard. I would have to say I probably ate 2 pieces when I was cutting it, and I had a piece today because what I did is I made a batch and took it to work for people at work, and I left it there. So thank God it's not in my house, but I do work there 5 times a week, so it is there. It makes it difficult, and I'm trying my best because, like caramel's straight sugar. Straight sugar. Brown sugar, Karo syrup, and sweetened condensed milk. Hello. It's really good, and I've got a really tough few days ahead of me right now because my grandmother's birthday was last weekend, but she wasn't feeling well, so we're having her birthday dinner on Saturday, which is also the same day as my work party, and she likes spaghetti for her birthday dinner, and I can account for stuff like that if it's the only thing happening in the day, and I feel a lot better when it's the only thing happening in the week, so I'm not trying to make space for something special several times a week, but I have that happening on Saturday afternoon, and then I have my work party at the bowling alley that evening, so there's going to be snacks and stuff there, and I just feel really frustrated by the fact that now I have to make a choice, I guess. Do I want to be able to splurge on bites a little bit at my work thing, or do I want to eat spaghetti? At one of those places, I'm going to have to bring my own food, and I get that that's going to kind of be a part of my life now, and I'm going to have to deal with that a little bit, but this is the first time I've had a lot of things start to pile on, and I'm just like, I was really looking forward to just going to my work party and dealing with that, and being able to grab a bite here and grab a bite there, and just, it's not going to be a real long evening, but it's my grandmother's birthday, and I don't know, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll pre-track the day and decide how I feel about things, but was really hoping to keep things organized so that I didn't have more than one thing in a week. And in this week, I'm going to have 3. I have those 2 things on Saturday, and then my grandmother and my grandfather are leaving for a vacation on the 19th, so they wanted to do Christmas with us on Monday. And they're going to do hors d'oeuvres and hanging around and Christmas and all that kind of stuff with us grandkids on Monday. So that's item number 3. And that makes me frightened. That makes me frightened for this week. That makes me afraid that I'm going to have a stall or a gain or something like that in this week, and I was really hoping to hold that off. I was really, really excited when I still had a loss over Thanksgiving, and now I'm like, can I keep that going? Can I have all of this stuff go on and still not stall out yet, not gain yet, not have a fallback yet? And I don't know. I guess that's just me handling this one day at a time. But yeah, too much stuff in this week, and then, you know, a week later, week and a half later, ta-da, it's Christmas. And my plan for handling Christmas is going to be to go high protein, low cal during the morning in order to allow myself to one bite my way through Christmas dinner happily. And so that's my plan. But this week I'm a little nervous and a little bugged up and really, really moody, to be honest. I think the fear of having maybe the week throw me out of my 4-ish pounds, 5-ish pounds per week pattern, which I'm really happy with, and the idea that that might throw me out of it, has me really, really nervous and really, really moody, and to be honest, a lot more short-tempered than I really want to be, particularly at this time of year. I love this time of year. This is my favorite time of year, and I'm trying not to put a lot of pressure on myself about this holiday season, but it's really difficult because I feel like I haven't felt fully in the holiday season in a very long time, because I haven't had what I would call a normal Christmas morning in 5 years, not since 2 years before my mother passed away, because the Christmas before my last Christmas with my mother and my father together, we took a cruise, which was fantastic. It was fantastic, but you know, it's outside the norm, it's outside your holiday traditions, it's outside what you're expecting to do, and I'm trying to embrace the way my life newly functions and enjoy my favorite holiday. And even now, this year is going to be different again, because I don't think my dad is coming back here for Christmas. Just doesn't work out with his schedule very well, and I have never had a Christmas without a parent there. I'm not saying I'm going to be alone. I have plenty of family. I live with cousins, and I have aunts and uncles who are going to be here, and we're all going to be together. I'm not saying I don't have family and I'm going to be alone. It's just very, very weird that I'm not going to have a parent to share the holidays with this season, and that's just strange. I'm going to move on to my other topics really quick, because otherwise I'm not going to get them done. I'm still really bad with fluids, and I'll admit it. I will tell you that I am probably nowhere near the fluid numbers I need. I will probably guesstimate that guess being the operative word, that I'm probably getting in 40 ounces a day. maybe. I don't show any signs of dehydration. I don't have any cramps. I'm not dizzy. I don't have headaches. I'm perfectly fine, and I think that has something to do with my body being generally accustomed to being underwatered in the first place. Before this process even started, I wasn't much of a hydrator. Like I said in earlier videos, I tended not to drink anything all day, and then I would just down a couple bottles of water at night and call it quits. Well, I tell you what, a couple of bottles of water, like, excuse me, clunk, like bottles of water, what is this, 24 ounces? 32 ounces at the best in some of them, and that's what I drink for the day. You know, like I drink a bottle of water. And my body, I'm just wondering if my body is just generally used to that, so that's been a-okay with it. But yeah, not getting 64 ounces of water. Not happening. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about that other than to have a timer on so that I drink every 15 minutes, and that gets to be really annoying at work. Really, really annoying, because inevitably when you're working front desk kind of situation, you know, there's sometimes when you're not dealing with any customers and it's fine, but then there's other times when you got your phone vibrating in the corner telling you to drink water and you're too busy, doing your damn job. So I don't know what to do about that. I don't have too many troubles with my diet. I stay right within my calorie mark most of the time. I have a few favorites that I've grown accustomed to, a few taste changes that's interesting. I used to not like pepper jack cheese. Now I love it. I particularly love it with an egg. But yeah. But there are some days when I run a little short, and I don't mean I run out of calories in my day and I'm still hungry. I mean I run out of desire to eat and I still have a massive amount of calories left in my day. And my protein numbers are a little low usually on those days, and I usually think, well, I'll throw in a protein shake and lift all of it up and that'll be good. I don't ever do it. But luckily, most of those days are maybe one a week. I'll have a day where I get to be, I get to the evening and I've got like 300 calories left on my, and I'm like, I don't know, whatever. So, yeah, that happens. As far as my sleep goes and tolerance to foods, I've eaten beef, I've eaten venison, I eat chicken and turkey, I eat ham, I eat pork. My sleeve is a slut. My sleeve is a slut. She likes everything, and everyone is welcome in. The only thing that seems to upset her is cold medicine. I had a head cold this last week, and she is not on board with that shit. That's how that went. I managed to keep it all down, and that's another thing about me. Not that anyone likes to vomit. I hate it with a passion. I will do anything to not do it. So generally, even if something does upset me, I have not had a regurgitation, I have not had the foamies, I have not vomited, I have not had any trouble at all, mostly because I'm terrified of throwing up. So I'm doing pretty good, and the fact that my sleep is a slut doesn't hurt. It helps. I have gone on for almost half an hour now, and if you're still with me, congratulations. I love you all. 121 subscribers is just dumbfounding to me. I know I said a few videos back that I was going to try and get together a giveaway. I'm still trying to do that. It's going to take me a little bit of time and a little bit of more planning on my part. So I probably won't get it done by Christmas, but I swear I will do one eventually, someday. I love you all. I hope all of you are enjoying this beautiful season. I hope all of you are enjoying your beautiful families and have beautiful days.